when I started to realize that my happiness was not so random, my happiness was actually something that I could learn, I could focus on. When I focused on it, it's amazing what I could see of what connections I was making in the world. So I started to say to myself, all right, I got to start looking into this word happy or happiness or euphoria. And so I started to notice things around me all the time. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but if you ever have seen the word happy, what it entails when you actually see it, there's like dozens and dozens and dozens of companies that advertise, well, if you want to be happy, you got to eat this, you got to buy this, you got to use this product. So take notice of that on advertisements. You might be floored. It's pretty wild. I went on a trip with my family, and I'm not kidding. I saw 10 items. I'll just show you a quick picture. We actually went to Starbucks, and there was a Happy Days promotion on the amount of coffee you would buy. If you bought 10, you would get a free one on your 10th one. And then in the airport, I'm not kidding, this Dunkin' Donuts sign says, happiness is better shared, and it was a box of donuts. And my kids are like, hey, Dad, you're the happy guy? Donuts, let's go. And of course, we're on our way out to California to go to the happiest place on earth, Disneyland, of course. And then the kids got hungry as we landed halfway on our way. We had to get a Happy Meal. And I lost my headset, and they had a vending machine. Can you believe it? A vending machine at Best Buy, and it says, you happier. That's what it said. It said, you happier. And then we actually drove around after we landed in LAX. There was actually another sign at LAX that said, meet happy. So there's actually a web service that if I got that web service, I must be happier, right? And then there's actually dessert Euphoria to go, which you guys may know from here, Ben & Jerry's. So they actually had that out there. And my daughter had a headache. So we had to stop at the corner of Happy and Healthy. Amazing. I had to go get children's Tylenol, and I actually had to go to a drugstore to get happy. And then I needed a beer, so they actually had a beer that was Be Happy at that point. It's been a long day. And at the end of the night, we go to the hotel, and it says, your mattresses are sponsored by Mattress Firm, and it says, sleep happier. Can you believe it? And why was I frustrated? Why was I tired? Why was I exhausted? Because you can't consume happiness. What I try to believe and try to follow is you can be consumed by happiness. And that's exhilarating. And that does happen from inside. And that's where it really gets exciting. And when I realized that, I can't just have these M&Ms and think I'm going to be happy, because we're taught actually that it's a temporary buzz, happiness. Our society is teaching us that.